What do YouTube? This is your boy Sherry Speaks. Right now, I want to talk to you guys about Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, episode Season 1, episode 15, A New Path, and episode 16, Crisis, the threat of failing. And in both episodes, we saw, I like how they always tie in a lot of the previous episodes with the new ones. And in the new path, we saw the aftermath of the class reps' actions. Boruto was able to get through to her, and it turns out after Shino talked to her, he said, "Listen, what stopped her from doing what she did were her friends, were Boruto and her friends. The most she's ever been happy was with her friends and Boruto. So that's what snapped her out of her funk. And Shino pretty much just told her the real stuff. He was like, "Listen, you are in control of your life. Your father does not control you. His manifesto does not control you. No one controls you but you. You live your life for you, and you do what makes you happy." Jin told everybody, "Listen, I saw my dad, with transfer papers. The class rep could be on their way up out of here." Everyone else knows this, and they decided to keep it from Boruto. But, it turns out, after the talk with Shino, the class rep obviously returns to the village and is trying to get herself readjusted to the village life after what she's done. And I gotta give a big up props to Sai because, Sai, like he said, he's really familiar with the foundation and what they're all about, and obviously before Danzo died, he said, before these ninjas kill me, I'm gonna do this real quick, so bow. So, he gave one of his members before he passed, this seal, pretty much this jutsu. He used it on before he passed away, which happens to be the class rep's father, and things transpired as the way they did. But in the new episode, episode 16, Crisis, the threat of failing, Denki has always been book smart. He's never actually failed a test, as he said. And he actually was in danger of failing the ninjutsu test, so we see him actually trying to run up a wall, and fail miserably. It was time until, Metal Lee decides to practice with him, and then we see Rock Lee in there for a bit, giving him that inspiration, and then also realizing that, okay, Awabe actually is struggling academically, which is why he was put back a year. So, Denki was like, he begged Awabe to let him tutor him so then that way they can both learn from their mistakes, both get better at their tests. And it's a funny way how actually Awabe actually passed and actually learned his material. Denki actually had him read his material upside down and study upside down so he can infuse his chakra and his focus together so he can concentrate properly and understand the material better. It's actually pretty cool. Then also, Iwabi actually helped Denki just learn how to walk up a wall. He has to relax. You have to relax. You have to concentrate. Don't rush everything. Don't use unnecessary strength. Things of that nature. And then what's really funny also is that it's actually what I find like really not funny, but really I guess you could say opportunistic would be when a fire broke out in one of the apartments and they actually sprung into action. Iwabi and Denki were right there, but as you know, they both hesitated at first because, that's a fire. They have a test to get to. They don't want to be late for it. And then Awabi actually jumps into the fire to go find the three little girls to get them from the fire. And Denki's sitting by, he actually puts on the green jumpsuit that Rock Lee gave him. He's actually over in there to save and help Denki. And help Awabi. And so, what Awabi actually did was he actually pretty much just fixed the circuits in the building so then that way he can somehow get the sprinkler system working, I guess. And then actually when they missed their test, and Gino actually said that, they were begging him to let him take the test again. Gino was like, "Listen, those tests are designed for real world experiences and real world situations. And you guys have all it takes to be a shinobi. You guys, those are the ninjas' first ethics is doing the right thing, integrity, and applying what you learned in school." So they passed their tests, but that's what I like about it, Then also the new episode 17, Run Sadara, Sadara actually has a task of actually getting a doll to a girl in the hospital. She actually places the doll on the train. So we see the guys contemplating, okay, how could we possibly help Sadara? And she even see her actually talking to Chocho for a little about it, while to actually figure out how she can actually do that. Mr. Bush, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you guys think about the video, what do you guys think is gonna happen in the next episode. I love you guys. God bless.